Good evening, Apache County. Wait. Testing. Hello. Testing. Let me try that again. Good evening, Apache County. You're listening to The Beacon with DJ, me. If anyone's listening, it is Thursday, I think. The date is, well, I forgot how many days are in some of the months, so it's Thursday. Yeah. The temperature is down to around 42. The barometer thing is around 26, which, yeah, I don't actually know what that means. But maybe it's going to get windy soon. The wind is going southwest, and I think we can all agree that is a good thing. Hey, is there anyone out there who knows how long canned strawberry preserves can last? Well, this is my 31st day as the most prolific DJ in the Northeast Copper State, so today's special guest, me. So, my first question to me, what is something new you've learned recently? Oh, did you know that if you cut a bra in half, it makes a pretty good respirator mask? Seriously, I wore this for about a week. Who knew? Okay, so question 2. If you were queen for a day, what would you do? Honestly, I'd be a terrible queen. I'd probably just watch Roman Holiday and eat cupcakes. And finally, question 3, the big one. Would you ever date someone with a face tattoo? My answer, I don't think I can really afford to be picky right now. Okay, so moving on. We are at my favorite part of the broadcast, where I will be taking song requests for the next hour. I don't actually have any records, but I am classically trained. If you count singing behind the wheel of a second-hand Buick down Highway 191. Here's a good one. In the garden I was playing the tart. I kissed your lips and broke your heart. You were acting like it was the end of the world. Oh, what about hair preserves? They were already jarred. Does anyone know how long they'll be good for? What about dried squirrel meat? Yeah. So, any requests? Anyone? Oh, not all at once. Well, I haven't been this bored since the time Grandpa took me hunting for rabbits as a kid. Grandpa taught me there were 2 ways to catch rabbits: stalking or trapping. You go to it, or it comes to you. Both boring as hell. I hated hunting rabbits. Go out at dusk, bring a 20-gauge shotgun, bring bandages for when I was cut up by thorns in a thicket. Kneel in the brush, and then wait in the cold. Then wait, and wait. Or find a watering hole. Leave a piece of bait under a branch and a hidden slip knot. And wait. And wait. And wait. And maybe, just maybe, I catch Thumper and get a small stew. Yeah, I guess the stew was okay. I really hate hunting. I despise it. I hate to see an animal suffer. But it turned out there is a third way to catch rabbits. Some boys taught me that during summer vacation, you can blind them. Drive a pickup truck out to the brushland, wait till darkness, and then hit the high beams. And the buddies just stand up and freeze, staring right into the beams. And they just can't figure out what they're looking at, and they're just paralyzed. It turns out you can just walk right up to them and hit them in the head with an axe handle. We called it buddy bashing. Jesus. Oh. It sounds barbaric. But is it really worse than a rabbit strangled in a steel wire snare? But however you do it, hunting or trapping, it's just about the bait in the end. So, I'm all alone. I haven't seen anyone since the big day. And I don't think anyone is actually listening to my radio show anyway, so I really embarrassed myself. So I gotta say then, yeah, I'm lonely. And I'm scared. And I could really use some help. I guess I've always been a Pollyanna. So what would I know? I'm barely out of high school. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty lonely. And I know that is hardly the biggest issue in the world right now, but I hear a clicking sound. Is that someone keying in? Are you trying to talk to me? Hey, if anyone's listening, I don't know if anyone can hear me. Hey, guess what? I have toilet paper. Did I mention that? And some propane. Maybe I have other things you could use. Maybe I could be useful. Has anyone been east? Flagstaff? Does anyone know if it's still there? I'm not good with dead reckoning, but the first flash must have been Los Angeles, right? I could only see the glow over the mountains. But I did see the second one, just as I was getting to the shelter. It was west. It must have been Las Vegas, right? It's an awful thing to say, but you didn't know what you were looking at. It was so beautiful, right? I would have thought you'd ever see something so much brighter than the sun. I know there must have been more, right? How many more do you think? I used to watch these movies. Is it true the fires get so hot it turns your bones into gas? Anyway, I have food, and there's room here for a few new friends. It could be like a slumber party, and I could use the company. It's been a month, right? That must mean most of the radiation has passed. Thank God the wind is going southwest. So, this looks like the end of tonight's broadcast. Just wanted to say, it'd be so nice just to hold someone's hand. Just to lean my head on someone's shoulder. I'm sure there's someone out there who feels the same way, whether they can hear me or not. I just hope they know that someone is out there who feels the same. Wait, is someone there?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you! I can hear you! Do you hear me?
Hold on. Let's get to some higher ground.
Wait! No, don't stop talking, please! Don't! Hi! Hello! Where are you?
We can see a cobra about 2 clicks west of Window Rock.
I have a map. I can find where that is. Wait, what's a click?
We just took your broadcast. How many of there are you?
Oh, it's so good to hear a voice. It's so wonderful.
How many of there are you?
Oh, it's just me. Wait. Why do you need to know that? Hello? Are you still there?
Where can we find you?
Sorry, say again?
We heard you say you had food, water, and now your shelter. Tell us where we can find you.
Uh-oh. Is that all you need? Wait, I need to think about this.
Tell us where we can find you.
Wait!
Yes?
I don't know anything about you.
Look, we wouldn't reach out if this wasn't an emergency, but it's obvious you need help too.
I really do want to help.
I don't know how much more juice there is in these batteries. If this line dies,
Are you armed?
we're not going to answer that question.
Because I'm not.
Really?
I catch food with traps. I'm living off reserves mostly.
You survived this long with traps?
But I don't know anything about you. I mean, you could be crazies or cannibals. I mean, I'm alone. I've been alone for weeks.
We've been listening to you for a while.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you reach out earlier?
We know you need help too.
No, I don't.
You don't know how to read a barometer.
I mean, no, but...
Just tell us where you are.
Well, I'm sharing my food. I gotta know at least how many of you there are.
There are 4 of us. Joshua is only 22, Ben is 43, and his wife Jessie is 29. I'm Elijah, I'm 28. good people.
Say your names and ages again. Do it backwards.
I'm Elijah, 28. Jesse and Ben are a couple, 29 and 43. Joshua is the baby, he's 22. Joshua lost his leg a week ago. You there? You need to trust us. We're good people.
Yeah, you said that twice. How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know.
Would you? If you were me?
No. Probably not.
Okay.
We're listening.
You passed the highway sign for Window Rock?
Yeah, we passed it and now we're back.
Head south, down 191. If you look to the east, there's a burnt forest from the fires last year. It runs northeast. Leave the road and walk through the ashes of woodlands for just under a mile till you come to a clearing in a shallow basin. I'll see you, but you won't see me till I come to you. Hello?
It's clever of you to shelter on the high ground.
Is it?
We are on our way.
Wait. Can I trust you? I'm really scared and I need to know if I can trust you, please. I really do just want to help, okay? Hello?
We're coming at night.
Oh.
I'll prep the others.
3 of them are coming off the road. They're carrying the 4th. They're tired.
We can't see them from the crest of the mesa. Maybe we flank from the west.
They're 4 clicks out. They think it's only 2. You have time. Now put the truck in neutral and coast downhill until you're in the brush above them. Hit them with a high beam when you're 50 yards out. Oh, shit. Knives and tomahawks.
There are 4 of them. We should use rifles.
No. There's a clan of 7 to the east. They're blocked in by the river, but if they hear gunshots, they're not going to trust us when we reach out.
What if they're armed?
They're not. They just want us to think they are. What is it?
Some of the others. The pair preserves thing. When they hear you talk about food, they get... I mean, when's the last time anybody had fruit? So when you talk about fresh fruit, it's just, maybe you could lay up the food talk. How about something else? Yeah, I'll tell them to forget it. Yeah.
Put a tarp in the flatbed before you go.
You're the boss.
Hey, make it quick. I hate to see animals suffer. Damn! Hello? Is there anyone listening out there in Apache County? Well, if you are, you're listening to The Beacon with, well, the only DJ in Arizona, about to start my 32nd night on the air. And to celebrate, I'm having applesauce with cinnamon I scrounged up. When's the last time you had cinnamon? The thing is, snack is not the same if you don't have anyone to share it with. And I'm all alone. I haven't seen anyone in weeks. Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone out there?